Anyway, to finish off this episode, I just want to discuss one final thing because a lot of people are going to question whether this is even possible or not, and that is what's happened in the past and what's going to happen in the future. So if we go right back to 1951, basically enduring the war, and actually slightly after as well, there was a thing called price controls on the market. So once that got removed, it changed the market in one instance. So prices really started to tick up. But then obviously, as I previously discussed, in the early 70s, you had the dollar off the gold standard. So that made it even worse. So when we look at the average capital city price in 1951, just as the price controls were changed, the average house was only $7,150 at that time. At the moment now, I know I have some data that says differently, but this is the most recent CoreLogic data taken off our CoreLogic site. The average Australian capital city house price now is $1,190,000. So if you do that over the 74 years that it's been, the rough growth of that is roughly 7.1%. So if we go back to the previous examples of, the 2043 capital city prices, your 2075 capital city price, and then the crazy 2100 capital city prices. As I said, if things don't change, this is completely realistic to happen. Completely. It sounds ungodly and insane, but it's completely realistic if things don't change. So look, for those who are watching this episode and they think it's a bad thing, look, maybe on the large scope, it's probably not the best thing for the average working class person. But if you want to be something different and really set up your financial future with what I've shown you today, it's really the time to take action now, because do you really want to wait and see, for example, from heaven or whatever you believe in, for example, your grandkids and great grandkids not being able to ever afford a home and not even be able to afford a rent home and living on the street if prices continue to do what they do. So it's definitely time to actually take control of your financial future. Now,